Hello everyone, today me, Emily, and Quyen sitting next to me. We're gonna talk about multiplier effect. So first of all, we need to know what fiscal policy is. The definition is when a government changes either the level of taxation or the level of government spending to promote the achievement of macroeconomic. The true objectives are full employment, price level stability, and last one, economic growth. So we have a problem, and I'm gonna showing it now on the graph. So as the cost of production increase, the short-run average supply of the economy shift in from to SRAS1. As a result, there will be a decrease in real GDP from YFE to Y1. And as for the price level, now in this case the price level increased from price level of full employment to PL1. And this situation is called inflation, and as well you see the gap between Y1 and YFE. This is called a recessionary gap. And to eliminate this gap, the government has to interfere by increase the government spending to stimulate the AD for it to shift out, so the equilibrium will move back to the full employment level of output. So we have multiplier effect. This means the increase in government spending, which leads to a greater increase in AD. So regarding this topic, we need to know these three types. The first one is MPC, which stands for marginal propensity to consume. The second one is MPS, marginal propensity to save. And the last one is MPL, marginal rate of leakage, which will be discussed later. So first, we have an equation for MPC, which is a change in consumption over the change in income. This measures how much additional output results from a change in government spending. For the second one, which is MPS, we have another equation which is kind of similar, change in saving over change in income. So the household either spend or save any changes in their incomes. So we need to know some of the calculations. First, which is MPC plus MPS equal to 1. Second equation is MRL, which is marginal rate of leakage, which I mentioned in the previous slide, equal to MPS plus MPN, which is marginal propensity to import, plus MRT, marginal rate of taxation. So now let's talk about the Canadian government spending multiplier, which is simple like as K. Therefore, we have the equation, which is K equal 1 over 1 minus MPC, sorry for the mistake, or 1 over MPL, or 1 over MPS. So we should know that the greater the multiplier will be, then the MPC is higher. So any increase in government spending equal to increase in AD of K of government spending. So as we know the objective is to meet the full employment, we need to fill out the recessionary gap. That's why we need to find out the design change in AD and K, which is multiplier. That's why we have the formula which I wrote down here, which is change in government spending equal design amount of money over K, and then we can substitute for the number in when we know the exact number of each case. Okay, that's the end of our tutorial. Thank you for listening from Quyen and Emily.